You're watching Adorama TV.
Hi everybody, welcome to Adorama TV. I'm Mark Wallace. Well, today on the show I want to talk to you about a pen tablet that I've been using for years and I love it. It's called the Wacom Intuos4 tablet. Now I started out at the Intuos 1 and went to 2, 3 and now finally 4, and these things are something that I use every single day in the studio, and all of our staff here actually uses these as well. Now what this does for you, if you're doing a lot of video editing or more precisely any kind of illustration or photo retouching, a pen tablet can save you hours and hours of work. Because unlike a mouse, and this actually does come with a mouse, unlike a mouse, a pen tablet actually allows you to be much more precise. And when you want to change the size of your brushes, the harder you push, the larger your brush sizes are, and the less you push, the less it is. You can change opacity. You can change the look of your pen strokes by tilting your pen. So this is pressure and tilt sensitive, and it's directional. So the upper right side of the tablet is always the upper side, right side of your screen. And so you can draw on this just like paper. It takes a little while to get used to. The first time you use a pen tablet, it can take you a week or two before you're really used to how it operates. But once you figure it out and are very comfortable with it, I don't think I've known anybody that goes back to just using a mouse. Now the other thing that's nice about this tablet are there are all kinds of programmable buttons on the side, and a little scroll wheel and a button inside of that. So you can do all kinds of things. You can program this tablet to behave like you want it to behave for specific applications. And so maybe in Photoshop you want to rotate the canvas or zoom in or change the size of your brush. You can do all kinds of things like that. You can even customize it for applications like Lightroom for choosing and unpicking and sorting things. There is a radial menu that is new to the Intuos 4. So you push this button and a radial menu pops up on your screen. And then from that menu you can choose different options, and you can totally program that menu to do anything you want. You can have it open applications, you can do keystroke shortcuts, you can have it play music if you want, you can open up specific websites, you can have it do anything. It's totally fully programmable. So that really saves you time, and then you can program these to be maybe an option key or a hand so you can move around really quickly. And so what you find yourselves doing on this tablet is instead of going from a mouse to a keyboard to a mouse to a keyboard, you sort of just park on the tablet and you find yourself just sort of moving really quickly through your workflow, and that really saves you time as well. Now this is a double-sided pen, and so not only can you write with this and draw things, you can flip it over and you have an eraser, and you can obviously program the eraser to do different things, and it is pressure sensitive as well. So if you're an illustrator, this really speeds up your workflow because you're flipping back and forth to sketch things out and erase things just like you've always done on paper in years past. Now the other thing that's really nice about this is this works for right-handers, or it works for left-handers as well, and so depending on which hand you use most, it'll work for you just fine. And there are two versions of this. There's the wired version, that's the one we have here, and so that plugs in with a USB cable. And the nice thing is they've made these ports, so depending on which way you have this situated, it'll plug in to the top no matter which way you have it. There's also a wireless option that's about $20 more. So the wired version that we have here is $350. The wireless is $370. This is the medium-sized tablet. Now you base your tablet on how you actually draw as well as the size of your screen. And so there are small all the way up to extra large. So small, medium, large, and extra large tablets. And the other thing is this really can be customized for the way that you do things. So this comes with the default pen and a holder. And inside this holder, there are some more goodies. We open that up and you can see that inside here, we have all kinds of different pen tips. And so we can have something that looks like a ballpoint pen, and that's actually how it'll feel when you drag it across the tablet. You can have maybe felt pens and something that's more firm or soft. And so you can trade these out depending on the kind of feel that you want. And so it's really intuitive. And then once you've changed that out, you can just put that back on there, and you've got a pen holder to hold your pen, or you can lay it down sideways like that. There are other things you can get. You can get a pen that actually has more of an airbrush type of operation. So if you're an airbrusher and you want to emulate that, you can get that. You can get a 5-button mouse, and so you can have more control on the mouse that you're using. You're going to get an inking pen. There are all kinds of other pens that you can get. Again, this is the Wacom Intuos 4. This is the medium. It's $350, and then the prices go up and down based on the size. And it's something that I've been using for years. I've loved my Wacom tablets, and I think it's something that not only is it a worthy investment for years to come, but it saves you so much time that you can actually earn money in your production house because you're not spending a lot of time going back and forth to keyboards and growing and shrinking pen sizes and things like that. So it's something that I recommend for all my students, and I require for all of our retouching and editing staff, so we're not spending a lot of time doing things we don't need to. So again, it's the Wacom Intuos4. It's $350. I highly, highly recommend it. Well, thanks so much for joining me this week. Remember, if you have a product that you'd like to see me review on the show, you can send your suggestion to askmark@adorama.com. I'll see you again next week.
This episode is brought to you by Adorama TV. Visit the Adorama Learning Center where you'll find photography tips and techniques, links to the gear used in this episode, and related videos. For all the latest photography, video, and computer gear, visit Adorama.com. And the next time you're in New York City, visit our store located on 18th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue.